Welcome to the first annual Western Kabuki Real Gamer Awards show. I'm your host, Pug Gunderson, and tonight, all the stars are out. We'll be going over all the best gamers, the greasiest gamers, the horniest gamers. But first, we're going straight to the red carpet with our hostess, Fanny Frick, reporting live.
All right, you guys ready to have fun?
Yep. Seeing the Yort screenshots gives me I have this visceral reaction. I don't know whether to hate him or appreciate what he's doing.
I love
by
him.
just making them look like the biggest dumbasses, and then seeing all of your quote tweets that are like gamers.
Yeah.
Comma.
Yeah, I finally he wouldn't give me his monetization strategy unless I had Twitter Blue. I finally got it.
Well, I asked Grums to do an interview with me the other day, and he was like, why should Grums interview you? How do we even know you're a real journalist? You don't have Twitter Premium.
Come on.
George said that?
I did see that.
That's awesome. That's so awesome. Well, he wouldn't give me his he has a course that he sells, as I've said before. But you have to have Twitter Blue, and that was frankly, June, when you were talking about getting it, that was one of the reasons. I'll just get it in solidarity with your shout out ban or whatever, and then also I can just finally see if Yorch will give me his monetization strategy. He'll only DM it; it's top secret, and he wouldn't give it to me unless I told him I was his friend.
Come on.
And he's my best friend, but I can't say I just couldn't bring myself to be like, yeah, you're my friend.
I can't believe this. This guy, Yorch might be the coolest guy.
He's the best
I've
one,
ever...
dude.
He needs this.
He does. I should probably go. I'm gonna go back and reply and see if I can get it by the end of this episode.
A tear dropped out of his eye, and then he was like, "That's gay," and then he wiped it away. Gamers, tears are gay.
Started hitting himself. Don't be gay. Don't be gay.
No, I hope you do get his monetization strategy. I think people are wondering. People are waiting to find out the Yorch strategy to become to get $10 a month on Twitter Blue.
I do. I've seen screenshots of it, and it's exactly what you think it is. It's basically his strategy is post racist memes and follow people with Twitter Blue and reply to them, and you'll become rich. And it's so fucking funny. Just the most harebrained bullshit.
So basically it's just become a reactionary is the
it's
the
just
thing.
post. It's talk to other people. That's why he's so militant about Twitter Blue is you only interact and post and share memes with he's network with other racist gamers, and you'll make money off of it. It's very, very
they've turned into the NPCs that they call everybody else. I've actually seen it spread because there's that guy who, what is his name, King Yorha or whatever, who he got so mad that the Venom Last Dance poster said they will unite. It was something. I think it was they will unite. It seems like
Who's
pushing
they?
the non-binary. Yeah, he's
Who's
they're pushing
they?
the non-binary agenda, and I'm like, wait, what? Hold on a second. And so they all use that same format, that gamers. It's always that first, hey, gamers, this goes out to you, capital G gamers. It's very interesting that people are falling for that, but
I can't wait to share dank memes with my other 54-year-old racists on Twitter DMs.
Oh,
Shit.
I'm going beast mode.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm pissed.
Holy shit.
Okay. Well, that's probably a good place to open this up. Welcome to the first annual Western Kabuki Real Gamer Awards show. Let's get a round of applause right at the top. We did it. We're here.
Gamers are back. This is the year of the gamer.
2025
Capital
is
G gamers, baby.
the year of the gamer. So we have a series of awards that we're going to give out, and we're going to talk about some of your favorite gamers. But before we do, as always, I am joined by my co-host, June. How are you on this prestigious award night?
I'm doing great. I can't wait to see the nominations, see who won these categories. I really think we need to makes like a little trophy, like 3D print these trophies or something like that, and like find out how he can give the Western Kabuki Gamer Awards to the people who have won tonight, because I really want.
Kern, I have a package for you.
Yeah.
Good luck. They're going to accuse you of doxing them.
So we need to give them a trophy to honor just the amazing brains that we've witnessed in 2024. Just the amazing people that have stood up for gamerkind everywhere. And these people truly deserve it tonight.
And Alex, how are you doing this evening, my friend?
My only regret is that officiating the Gamer Awards as I am makes me ineligible to win one. Other than that, I'm doing fantastic.
Well, I'll be honest. Seeing these categories, I don't really know if you want these ones. This might be a little out of your wheelhouse in terms of gaming, so which is I think a good thing.
We'll see.
You are the resident gamer, but you're not skilled enough to be the most racist. So
not yet, but I'm working up to
next year.
And we are joined this evening by the ghost of Airbag, Dave, the ghost of Dave. How are you doing?
I'm great. I got to say, I'm just a little upset that I was the runner-up for Horniest Gamer, but I'm glad that you guys were able to make something work, get me on as a consolation prize. And I can't wait to see who actually won.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of great qualified nominees for these, but at the end of the day, it has to go to one gamer per award. So maybe next year.
Yeah, no, Dave, how does it feel to be dead, by the way? How does it feel to be dead?
You could still be horny in the afterlife. It's you could float into people's rooms. You know what? I'm not even gonna get into that right now. Well, let's just start the show.
Is it like that scene in Ghostbusters where Dan Aykroyd gets a blowjob from a ghost lady?
Yeah, the icy tug from beyond the grave.
Yes.
Cool.
Grums is taking notes
bustin'. I've seen many gamers playing Stellar Blade with one hand. Let's just put it that way.
Okay. So here's how we're going to do this. We've got a series of categories. We had some nominees that we'll get to at the end here, depending on time, that were runners up. But we can only give, like I said, one award per gamer. So let's start this off. Right at the head of the episode here, the most racist gamer award goes to Asmongold.
He deserves it. He put in a lot of work this year. He was on a grind more than anyone else I've ever seen. People find their lanes of screaming about pronouns, talking about like Jews or whatever, but he really found his lane as a strong racist. It's very impressive.
Let's see. Asmongold was suspended for a racist tirade that he made back in October of last year. And, I think most people know it was a really, really gross thing that we don't really he got the award for reasons, but leave it at that, about Palestinians. And then he did, unfortunately, have to bend the knee and apologize. Is he back on Twitch, or is he just like a Rumble guy now?
Twitch, yes.
I think he was let back on after like a month or something like that. I think iconically he was like when he got banned, which I thought this was the funniest fucking thing in the world, because for people who don't know like anything about Asmongold, which you probably shouldn't, I feel like if you're just like a normal person, if you don't, like, the one thing that you need to know about him is he literally lives with cockroaches. Like there's a, like, when you go outside in the winter and there's like a foot layer of snow, you go into his apartment and there's a foot layer of trash. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. There's videos of cockroaches crawling over him,
crawling on
top of him,
on his body.
No, so he's like, so when he got suspended, he did a video, I think he put it like on Twitter or something, where he was just like, I think I'm going to clean my room or something like that. He listened to Jordan Peterson.
He had to apologize and clean his room.
We thought he was going to turn a new leaf. We thought that this was going to, getting the trash out, just like J.K. Rowling, like the mold. If the mold is gone, the trash is gone, maybe he can clear his mind. Maybe he can become a better person. I was one of those people. I want to give everybody a chance. He said some deeply hurtful things about Palestinians. He said deeply hurtful things about marginalized people and gaming. And what happened? He didn't change it.
He changed long enough to get back onto Twitch.
Yes. Yes.
I wanted to share a couple of fun facts because I learned a lot about this man today and in the last few days while preparing for this episode. He apparently at one point used a dead rat as an alarm clock.
Yes.
What
Yeah.
does that
What do you mean?
Yes.
What?
Dave, do you want to explain
Okay,
this or should
no,
I?
I've got it. So,
Okay.
okay, I want you to just remember
This isn't like a Looney Tunes
this
bit.
is the
What is
same
this?
person who said that Palestinians are subhuman. I just want to reiterate this, okay? Disgusting human being. He would use a rat as a alarm clock because how it would work is he would be sleeping and then the sun would come up and the heat from the sun would cause the corpse of the rat to start smelling and it would wake him up.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The smell would literally like a like smelling salts, but a dead rat. He was called based for this.
This is something that he admitted. This is not
Yes.
like a rumor.
There is a clip.
This is something he talked about on stream.
Search
There's a clip.
Asmongold dead
You know,
rat.
as a matter of fact, I'm going to put the clip in the notes so we can share that with people or maybe insert it in. Very fucking disgusting.
Like if I didn't see how his home looked and if I didn't see the video of the cockroach climbing on him, I would doubt that story, but I genuinely believe that wholeheartedly.
Oh, yes.
Why would he admit that? Well, that's my question. Why would he admit this? Why does he admit these things that he admits about himself? I just don't get it. You got to have some shame, dog. Like, come on.
He also has something that is called a blood tooth wall.
What is it? What?
Dave's holding his face.
Okay, go on. Tell me about the blood tooth wall, please.
So he has very poor dental hygiene
Oh.
and or had. All of his teeth are replaced, by the way. They all fell out. But his gums would bleed, and the pain. He would just wipe his wall
Tooth blood.
with the blood. I mean, there's photos of this. It looks like a crime. His room looks like a crime scene. From
Dude,
a
his
Netflix.
room looks like something out of Elden Ring, like in K-Lid.
if you rolled into some like trash, there would be like a soul there for there'd be
Your
items
fucking
hidden
poison
around.
meter starts going up.
Yes, and it's his room is bogged down.
Blighttown, yeah.
Yeah, Blighttown. Sorry, Blighttown. I apologize. From soft fans, please don't.
You
crucify
enter
me.
his room and like poison darts start flying at you, trying to kill you.
Yeah, you start getting scarlet rot immediately, Elden Ring style. You're like, oh gosh, what's happening?
Okay, I just have to ask, how does someone like this get as popular as he does? Because if I'm not wrong, he's like top 10 streamer in the world, right? Like, how is this guy
he's
so
huge.
popular? I don't understand. I don't get
Gamers, dude.
it.
They love
Gamers. Shout out to gamers. Really, all gamers have won tonight.
Yeah.
We love gamers.
Sock Jack and bottle pissers, dude. He's their idol.
You guys have to look up this photo of this steak he made. It is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my entire life. It's like the toughest. It's like a steak you would get from like the dollar store. I can't even remember what it's called, but it looks so tough. It looks like it was ripped off of a boot. You know what I mean? Like a cobbler. It was like ripped from a cobbler's shoe.
It really does. It does look like cobbler. The video is titled "How I Cook My $2 Steak."
$2
I'm putting that in the notes too.
My favorite genre of post online just at all is when like people who are generally evil or bad post like them making food, like post a dish that they make, and it just is like the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
Absolutely sauceless, like just TV dinners are made with more care and love than some of these racist
Hungry Man's
plates
secret
that you
ingredient
see.
is love. There is no love in this $2 steak.
The love was lost years ago.
It's like in cartoons and stuff where the bad guy's eating just like food that's like black and discolored and nasty looking. That trope I always thought was kind of dumb until I see this steak that he is.
Social media really like illuminated a lot about the world.
I feel like his desk looks like what in a cartoon, like an evil magician. Like it's like all XXX potions and stuff, like things you should not touch or drink or have near you.
Yeah,
it's like Powerpuff Girls. That like the intro,
Exactly,
the chemical X gets into a pot of like chili or something.
it's just a really old 60 ounce bottle of like Coke that he's drinking or whatever it is. Like, empty Dr. Pepper bottles all over his desk. It's fascinating. He's a weird individual.
Just amazing. I know we probably want to move on to the next category, but I do just want to say one last thing about Asmongold.
Quite ready yet? Yeah, he'll be the bulk of this episode, I fear. Hey guys, Caleb here. This has been a preview of a premium episode of Western Kabuki. The full version is available at patreon.com/Western Kabuki. It is very funny. One of the funniest episodes we've done in a long time. Lots of good gamer content. If that's your thing, feel free to check it out. And we'll see you next week.
Obrigado. Arigato. Taki. Grazie. Asante. Kapkun. Ngai. Kumoyo. Thank you.